Junkies!
So, recapping 2021. 2021 saw us pretty much spend half the year in captivity. Maybe that's the wrong word to use. But pretty much the country was shut down for half of the year in COVID. But genre entertainment rolled right along. This year we got Invincible, we got Wanda, we got all the MCU shows this year. What was taking away? What was the best thing y'all experienced in 2021? Spider-Man No Way Home included. So, what was the best thing y'all experienced in 2021 this year?
I'm gonna have to go with Spider-Man for me. Like Spider-Man did it for me. Shang-Chi is a strong second.
Oh, okay.
Because I thoroughly enjoyed Shang-Chi, and what they did in that film, and just that movie's attempt to widen the universe overall. I definitely enjoyed a lot of my genre entertainment this year. I don't have too many complaints. I think like my biggest complaint as far as genre movies this year was Mortal Kombat. That's my
Mortal Kombat was very disappointing.
Yes, well deserved.
Yeah. Resident Evil was also disappointing.
Well deserved. Yeah,
I still haven't seen it yet. I was gonna wait for that to drop on.
Wait, but you still ain't seen it?
So, no, he's talking about Resident Evil.
Oh, you talking about Resident Evil?
Yeah,
That's
on demand. I think.
That last trailer made me skip it altogether. I'm just it's like, look, shout out to Eric because I know he enjoyed it for what it was, but it was like, bruh, like, look, I know this is probably gonna be like, you know, if you enjoy the Easter eggs and stuff or whatever, that's probably gonna be for you. But like, I already got a feeling about the rest of this movie, so I ain't spending the money to go see it. I'm sorry.
Team, there you go.
Mushoku Tensei was the greatest anime that came out this year.
Number 2 is the Assassin.
Oh, the reincarnation of the world's finest assassin. Yeah, that is really good. Dude, the manga for both of those is great. The manga for both of those is great. Mushoku Tensei, if you did not know, is Jobless Reincarnation. It is probably one of the most popular isekai light novel series to have ever come out. If you've never seen it, watch it subbed, watch it dubbed. It's a really good story.
It's on Hulu.
Really good story. Really good. Like the best I've seen in a while. Like it's up there with ReZero to me. Like it's that good.
Is ReZero back?
ReZero's not back. No, even though ReZero did have a season 2 this past year. So
I watched it.
No, for me, like all the MCU shows that we got this year, we got WandaVision, we got
thanks, Preem.
We got Falcon and Winter Soldier, we got, Loki, we got What If, we got a Hawkeye. We got 5 MCU shows this year. It's
I would
amazing.
just say Marvel stuff for me.
Just Marvel stuff in general was really great.
Marvel's just been killing it.
No, they have. No, they absolutely have.
And they stay killing it. So it's just like, hey, I mean.
No, you're absolutely right. No, they stay killing it. You're right. So, I'm trying to be a Marvel fanboy because Cassidius said that the Snyder Cut was his shit. Snyder Cut came out, finally this year, 2021. The mythical Snyder Cut, the thing that I still contend. I mean, did not really exist. And people say that, what do you mean it didn't exist because it obviously came out? No. It didn't exist because it took $10 million to complete it. So it didn't really exist. Not a watchable film.
You have to remember with film, most of that was shot footage.
Right.
Not developing in the sense because obviously you don't develop film anymore.
Right.
But adding special effects and doing the extra work on top of it, that takes money.
Yes.
So the film did, in a sense, exist. They just did all of their pickup shots and effects.
Right. So we got a 4-hour, Snyder Cut extravaganza. People loved it.
Everything was great except for the singing women. And sniffing that sweater. Sniffing that sweater.
Sniffing the sweater.
You sniffing a sweater and sing while I leave.
You know what?
And then Wonder Woman's weird-ass theme every time she showed up.
Yes. Honestly, the whole almost Xena-like
the choir orchestral version. It's like, dude, just put the Junkie XL track back in there.
Right.
That worked.
Honestly, man, I mean the singing woman with the Aquaman sweater.
That was creepy.
Might be the creepiest thing I've seen all year. Like that might be the creepiest thing I've seen all year. Honestly, that shit was hilarious.
Because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it did.
That was just,
and then it was just like, then it kept going on. Even Affleck was sitting there looking like, what the hell are you doing?
I especially didn't understand it considering it's like, dude, you already had a dope theme for her. Why not just stick with that? What was this extra like Icelandic hymn BS that you had to like keep throwing in there? Oh, because look, everybody's hot take of that movie say like, oh, it's supposedly magically better than the original cut. Now, granted, it's like again, the original cut was a mess, but that movie was easily digestible compared to Snyder's cut. It was full of too much fluff. Some scenes actually work better in the original cut than in this one.
Did we?
And it's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things that where, like, in hindsight, like, once you get past that, that's a movie that gets more flawed, like, the more you think about it.
Well, of course.
Dido, I need you to do something for me real fast, because this is something really important. Can you look up, or can you Google how many minutes of runtime of the Snyder Cut comprised of slow down footage?
45 minutes.
Oh, it was over.
It was 45 minutes.
It was almost a half
exactly,
hour worth.
Yeah, no, it was 45 minutes. GQ said 45 minutes of footage was slowed down. Mm-hmm. Like, that is way too much.
Yeah, it's the latest trend. It's the latest trend on OnlyFans. If you want to have somebody think that they're getting a longer video, you just slow down your footage.
Yeah, like, come on, that was crazy. All right, so
yeah, and plus it was creepy that they were singing
24 minutes and 7 seconds. But breaking it down further, the credits movie's runtime for 4 hours. It says 9.97 of the film was slow motion. 9.97%.
10% of the film was slow down. That's crazy.
Yeah,
for a 4-hour movie. So
in a 4-hour movie.
And here's the crazy thing. It would have been funny if you'd have put the credits in slow motion too. he may as well just put the credits in slow motion just to mess with everybody.
I know, right?
They said the movie would have been 3 hours and 53 minutes long if they didn't have the slow motion stuff.
See, that just shows they didn't really need it.
I feel like it's like the more I think about it, it's spite from Snyder, dude.
Yeah, Preem, I'm with you 100%.
Yeah, slow mo with Barry saving the hot dog for later was not needed.
Because it was weird.
Look at them hot dogs. He was looking at the hot dogs like
Lois getting a damn coffee. Like, why do we need slow motion for Lois getting coffee?
Right.
Why?
I was worried that he was going to grab the hot dog and shove it in her mouth, like out of just randomness.
Right.
But again, it was what it was.
Right.
I don't know why she was singing Aquaman, who had long since swam away.
Right.
But no, I'm with you on that. MCU killed it pretty much this year.
Yeah.
It pretty much shut up all the naysayers that was like, oh, after Endgame, they got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Well, not only that, and a lot of those people were saying that too about not only just the shows. We got Black Widow this year. We got Eternals. We got Spider-Man No Way Home. And, I'm just looking at which, obviously crossed over the $1 billion threshold. I was wrong. I didn't think it was going to happen. Not without China. But
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure either. So you're not alone.
Yeah. So the fact that it crossed over $1 billion in a COVID pandemic shortened world,
it would have killed everything.
Like, dude, it would have killed everything if there wasn't a
pandemic. Probably would have been $2 billion.
Like even Endgame, it would have killed everything.
I mean, the thing is, like I said, Endgame still has that record of $1 billion in a day.
Mm-hmm.
I think Spider-Man, like you said, in a full-fledged, true worldwide release would have killed it.
Would have killed it. Killed it.
But
I mean, that's crazy. And then, of course, you got the usual people because of the way the film ended. They're like, "Oh, it's the perfect place. Spider-Man is going to go back to being Sony only." I'm like, bullshit, bro. Sony is not going to go this alone.
Avatar took top spot again. Avatar's back on the top. I went and looked up top grossing because Endgame was there. Now Avatar is back on top.
So I wanted to read something.
Which I think was so cheap. Like, I don't know why they felt to re-release that.
Probably just to push it above.
Like, that was so cheap.
I wanted to read something. So I got the top 10 IMDb rated TV shows of this year.
Do it quickly because we got to get it power to people.
Yeah, we do. We will. The top 10 rated TV shows of this year. The number 1 rated TV show of 2021 with a rating according to IMDb with an 8.6 was Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai season 3.
Because Cobra Kai is amazing.
Right, Cobra Kai is great, and obviously we're gonna get season 4 in a couple of days.
Yep.
Also on this list, WandaVision, Loki, Squid Game, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Bridgerton, The Walking Dead, which that is baffling to me. Mayor of Easttown, which was Kate Winslet on HBO, Shadow and Bone, and Lucifer's final season.
So only like what 3 or 4 of those are actually on like TV.
TV dead, bro.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's hilarious.
Honestly,
the streaming show.
Yeah, Walking Dead.
Like,
The Walking Dead, Mayor of Easttown, even though technically that was on HBO Max. Shadow and Bone, maybe, and Bridgerton, I think.
Maybe.
Everything else was streaming. Like, you're right. Like, that shows the difference of how it is. And honestly, the top 5 most streamed, the most pirated shows, 4 of them were the MCU shows.
Well, yeah.
So there's that. We also got What If this year, obviously. So we got a lot of other things that we got in 2021. We got games. We got comics. We're going to talk about it. Tokyo Revengers, Takeem brought up.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed that clip. Make sure you check out our live content on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/culturejunkies. We also have a lot of content available on YouTube, unboxings as well as Blu-ray reviews. And you can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/culturejunkies. And on top of all of that, if you go to culturejunkies.net, you can check out our merch store. The link is culturejunkies.net/merch. There's a lot of great merchandise there. So there's links and logos and stuff all around me. So check those out, and we will see you next time.